Hey there Shadows, I got this lovely comment from a recommending that I do skill tips and tricks video, and they're completely right. There's been a ton of confusion since launch about magic in the game, even how some are used, so let's break it down. Jumping right into the breakdown, the very first thing you should know is that buffs in Fire Emblem Shadows are not stackable. You can't stack God Holds Cross Shield with Tetra Shield or apply multiple stacks of the same magic. When I started, I would spend the whole map spamming Cross Shield, thinking that I was getting tankier. Instead, run both Cross Shield and Edge Break, which can both be applied individually to maximize your tanking. For the second tip, while you can't stack buffs or debuffs, you can stack damage skills. Magic like Arrow Wind or Heavy Cross Thunder, if applied on the same target twice, will properly deal the full 4 damage applications of the ability. Shield Strike is an incredibly powerful skill, as the wording in the skill actually is swap, which means you can use this to both dodge abilities even if you aren't applying the buff to yourself. Simply apply the other end of the Shield Strike to yourself and swap with the origin placement. The next tip isn't a huge one, it actually builds from the Shield Strike one. Wind Strike is also a great skill if you're often dodging only 1 or 2 auto attacks, so using Wind Strike you could harm the enemy while also flinging them away from you. Similar to Shield Strike and Wind Strike, Heal Pull has the same special text of swap in its wording, which makes it the strongest magic in the entire game. Heal Pull is the shortest cooldown movement magic in the game, and it can be very worthwhile to heal the shadow if it means pulling them into their own Dark Slash. Self-Heal Push is like the budget version of Heal Pull, as it allows you to dodge enemies on a low cooldown, but you get zero control over the ability's movement, and its heal is also negligible. Self-Mend you should be running on every character, as it will nearly always full heal you. Most new players are currently sleeping on Staff Flyer, but mostly everyone has caught onto Dark Lance Armor hype train. These minions can be spawned to block off enemy pathing and entirely ruin an auto attack, all for a 3-second cooldown. Minions are extremely overpowered. As a shadow, always try to run a instant damage spell to catch pesky dodging enemies like Sai or Zasha, but if you can't, a great alternative is also Dark Shield Break. Putting this debuff on an enemy will always force them to dodge you on an enemy phase, allowing you to set up a 2-second delay shadow ability at their dodge spot. Last but certainly not least, overtime abilities, buffs, and debuffs actually persist between the Sun and Moon Room. This means that if you poison the shadow as you leave the Sun Room, they'll be poisoned still in the Moon Room. Same goes for edge breaks, but also buffs you may mistakenly give them. A recent strategy has been to give yourself Dark Regen right before leaving the Sun Room. And that's it. If you've got any other tips or video ideas, let me know and I'll make it. Thanks so much for watching, and hit the subscribe button if you like the content and you'd like to see more. Thanks so much, guys.